To ride for flips, real G's gonna ride at this. I never left my 9 to 5 for this man's in. I came here to relax, but if it gets try to tell me I'm way too big to rebel. I was in the O2 singing my lungs out rude, but you're never too big for Adele. Salute to my sister as well. Gotta keep trophies down at my mum's bit. I'm getting too big for my shelf. When I see bare
muss ich noch eine rauchen, das wird interessant jetzt. Ich weiß ja nicht, wie du mit denen spielst.
Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley. This is Madden 18 on EA Sports. It may be hard to find a running lane today. The Texans have the best rush defense in the league, and they're going against the Browns, who are trying to avoid
Browns.
All right, thanks, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas at NRG Stadium in Houston. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line. Kaiser now to throw on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Gilchrist.
Oh, der ist so Beine.
Ja,
drehen ist kacke, ey. Drehen ist scheiße.
They talked about their script, didn't they? 10 to 15 plays, the first 10 to 15 they had on their script. Nowhere on the script was there throwing an interception, I have to believe.
Now a run. This is Alfred Blue. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. So now it's first and goal. Now it's Watson.
Wow.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off. It's the Pro Bowl corner, Joe Hayden with it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1-1, ne?
As the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
A gain of 6 there on first. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series you have to work hard to pick up first down, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Yeah, the movement there coming from the middle.
Schlimm ist, ich muss hier ein bisschen früher drücken, weil sonst ist das leckt so ein bisschen bei mir. Ein bisschen zeitverzögert. Merke ich auch beim Kicken, da muss ich immer ein bisschen früher X drücken.
Fresh set of downs here. From the shotgun, it's Kaiser. And that is incomplete here.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And it's Kaiser on 2nd and 10. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. I know some of the talk after last week's loss was the O-line struggles. They gave up 4 sacks. He got hit here and taken down again, so that's something to monitor.
It is something to monitor, but they've got to help their offensive line out. Maybe a little bit different play calling, right? Draws, screens, get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quicker, maybe some quick game passes. All of that to try and help slow down a pass rush and make things easier on their offensive line.
Kaiser now. They'll roll him out.
Oh!
He's got his tight end in Njoku.
Boah, du Sau!
Here he goes right side. The 20, 10, and all the way
Stark gemacht.
Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Here's Parkey now set to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
On second down, here's Watson. Forced out to his left. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now it's Watson, the bootleg. Escaping the pressure right.
Ah! Falschen Knopf gedrückt. Oh, ich wollte eigentlich nach den rechten passen, aber der war ja gar nicht da, du. So eine Kacke.
In there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to fourth down. Here now, Shane Leckler, 41-year-old punter to kick it away. Jabril Peppers is deep for Cleveland. It's taken to the 26. Oh, he slipped right by him. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. A first down throw for Kaiser. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. That one goes for 24 yards.
David Njoku, nearly 17 yards a catch in college. Those are wide receiver numbers.
Yeah, went to Miami. Brad Kaya was his quarterback. They were a really good combo. Also, how about the wingspan of the young rookie? 35.25-inch arms.
Quarterbacks love that. That catch radius, huge. And what he does after the catch, really impressive.
They'll run with Crowell. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Kaiser now on second down. And that'll be incomplete. David Njoku was the intended receiver, and it's third down.
He's now
War
exactly
eng.
had a banner start to this game. We're still in the first quarter. He's already thrown an interception, and that should have been the second one.
Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. David Njoku with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And he atones for his miss the first time to extend their lead. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here.
Nee, das glaube ich doch nicht.
Back, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
Now a play fake here on first down. Drops it to Blue, complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play, obviously. Instead, he hit a safety valve.
It looked like 2 well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain, because the offensive guys, hey, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in his sight line, tried to open themselves up. Just nowhere to go where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play.
Let's go! Here's Watson now on second down. Flushed out right, and he slides to avoid the hit. It'll be a gain of 9, and they're going to face a third down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down,
R2, L2,
He
X.
slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
R2, L2, Viereck.
On third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Aber erst wenn du aus der Pocket raus bist und die ganzen Icons weg sind.
Now Watson.
Oh, hat er nicht.
Hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Lächler. Irgendwie so.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Taking it about the 16. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Reminder that coming up later tonight in the national window, we'll see the Giants travel out to Denver to take on the Broncos. And then tomorrow night, it's the Colts and Titans, an AFC South battle from Nashville.
Both of them have designs on winning that division.
They go play action here on first down. To the right side and complete to Njoku. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. On 1st and 10, Kaiser over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On second down, here's Crowell. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple of yards with a 3rd and 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
On play action, Kaiser. He'll buy some time right. He can run for it, and he will. Kaiser showing what he can do with his legs. It's more than just the arm. He scrambles and picks up the first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Kaiser on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Whitney merciless. Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. Off the play fake, Kaiser.
Die lassen sich aber auch verladen, Alter, ey. Die Defense pennt aber heute aber extrem.
He got 29 yards that time. Two minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. From the gun, Kaiser.
Och, den hat er, ne?
Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns add on to their lead. Now Parkey for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Nix, alles gut. Meine Hände zittern noch ein bisschen. Den ganzen Tag gestemmt wie so ein Blöder.
That's fielded in the end zone. And now out comes Houston. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down. Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
To throw on second is Watson.
Und wirft nicht.
This will be a Brown sack. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Wo ist denn dieser Scheißspielzug, Mann? Bei denen.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38! Flex round! Here we go! Brand 38! Watson off the bootleg. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Emmanuel Agba. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Shane Leckler now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. He'll take it at the 42.
Oh, sag mal, springen die alle dann?
And now slices down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
And as soon as they hand a rookie his playbook, they say you better make your mark on special teams if you want to hang around. I'd say returning one for a touchdown will definitely leave a memory.
Yeah, that's a pretty indelible mark here early on in his career. And that stretches the lead to 27. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while
Geil, die
now,
Pässe sind nicht mehr so da wie.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Watson now to throw. And on the left side, Fedorowicz has it. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
Ey, wo sind denn die Pässe aus meinem Playbook hin? Ich krieg eine Macke.
Watson on first down. Flush to his right. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. That one goes for 24 yards. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now Watson to throw on second down.
Oh, geil.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Jabril Peppers with his first career INT. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. The rookie picked off the rookie.
And guess what? They're pretty familiar with each other. It's not like when I was growing up and the dinosaurs were roaming the earth and you heard about a guy somewhere. Now they run into each other at camps, going through high school ball, recruiting, college games, all-star games, you name it. A lot more familiarity with each other.
And some big-time hitting going on there. He is knocked to the ground. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They'll throw here. Kaiser eluding the pressure right. Bust through the tackle.
Jana, was ist denn das?
Pressure right.
Alter, willst du mich verarschen?
And he's going to go out of bounds, taking it down.
Nee, das ist ein Witz, Alter, echt.
Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And Parkey's kick is good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So he splits the uprights there, and I would imagine it's nice as a kicker. Right when it leaves your foot, you know it's good.
Yeah, it's kind of like a golfer that picks up his tee after a nice drive without even watching it land.
Solid analogy. I like it. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now out comes Houston. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
The drive starts with a run by Blue. And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. As we send you on over to Orlando, where we'll check in with Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Larry? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. And the Texans set to come onto the field. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It'll be a gain of 11, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big pickup. And guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to...
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 28. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? First down, Kaiser. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And the return will stop it well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
After the interception, here's Watson. He's got it complete to Braxton Miller. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. On On first down, Watson. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And it's complete to Ladarius Green. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Now a first down throw, Watson. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jonathan Freeney in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. On second down, here's Watson.
Das ist ein Witz, Alter. Ey, ich spiel mal Volleyball. Schon wieder. Ja, lauf noch weiter. Ja, naja, er pitcht ihn sich hoch und fängt ihn, oder was?
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Over the middle, complete. It's Gordon. And they'll get him to the ground, but he got all the way down to the 30-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Kaiser now to throw on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
From the red zone now, Kaiser completes it to Coleman. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 6 there on first. So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4. Again, it's Kaiser.
Er springt voll daneben, Alter. Das ist echt ein Spiel vom Feinsten.
David Njoku, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Browns are pouring it on. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They've got to dig down deep. I mean,
Ja.
They need something right now. Really
Dafür kannst du ja nichts.
This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments.
Mehr als Knöpfe drücken kann ich hier nicht.
And just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime.
Ja, er ist out of bounds gelaufen und die Uhr läuft weiter.
Right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
Läuft ja richtig gut für mich hier.
Watson, off play action, rolling to his right.
Schmeiß mal weg.
That'll be incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. The Texans on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Here we go!
This is the running back, Blue. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Watch tight end. Here we go!
Now a play fake, and it's Watson.
Oh, wieso fängt er ihn denn nicht, Mann?
Struggles continue here.
Alter, ey, es ist herrlich.
Throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Flushed out right.
Oh.
Incomplete here on 3rd down.
Die wollen alle nicht fangen.
Here's Shane Leckler now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. This is brought in at the 21. Fights him off. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Finding some room at midfield. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Ich habe einen richtigen Krampf.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Here we go! Red 38! Red 38!
Again, it's Crowell. And some room to work.
Springen alle daneben, Alter. Was ist denn das? Das kannst du doch knicken hier.
Isaiah Crowell, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns continue to roll. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. Out of the gun, Watson. And that's complete. It's Green here. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down.
Come on, let's go.
Going for it, and this is the fullback crunch. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The fullback dive held up short. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
Here we go.
A first down carry now for Crowell. A big hit. Knocked down sideways at the 28. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Sind auch noch alle heile.
They'll run it again with Crowell. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
The Browns on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw is Kaiser. Complete over the middle. That's Gordon.
Der wäre schon wieder weitergelaufen. Das ist ein Schwachsinnsspiel gerade, echt.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA.
Es hat auch nichts damit zu tun, dass deine Leute einfach immer weiterlaufen, wenn ich die weghitte. Und das meine ich hier nur daneben hüpfen. Das ist genauso geil. Fangen können sie auch nicht, also.
He's to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
Als wenn ich mit einer, was weiß ich, was Mannschaft spielen würde, mit der ich noch nie gespielt habe. Ich krieg hier nicht mal einen grünen Release hin. Gar nichts. Geht nix.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And here comes the Texans now. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's Watson now on second down. Flush to his right. And this turns into
Das ist so lächerlich, Alter, echt.
Progress, that'll be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over. Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get it to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
They begin with a run by Crowell. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And now the Texans want to call another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back.
Here we go.
Here's a give to Crowell. Running. And Crowell lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it?
Ist ja Ritze, also können sie die doch töten.
What the offensive guy didn't do, didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Here we go.
Following the fumble recovery, Watson. On the right side, caught by Green.
Oh, hat ihn gefangen, Alter. Das ist ein Weltwunder. Alter Schwede.
Plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Back to throw, Watson.
Oh, wie sollte auch anders sein?
Another interception. Picked off by Jason McCourty, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on, but just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important.
Gott, wie die sich schon formatieren, Alter. Was ist denn das für ein Witz? Wie er da steht, ey. Nee, das geht hier nicht mit rechten Dingen zu, das Spiel. Kannst knicken. Echt, da läuft gar nichts.
Maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Wozu soll ich jetzt einen Timeout nehmen?
And they're behind the sticks here a bit now, dealing with a 2nd and 12. On the run, it's Crowell. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Third and long for Kaiser. And it's incomplete. We're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Elsewhere, 4th quarter score now for Baltimore. And the Ravens have wound up winning that football game. Joe Flacco, 2 touchdown passes in the W. The storyline in this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is. And what an
Wen habe ich als nächstes?
you feel that not just on the defensive side.
Muss unbedingt wen kaputt machen.
There's a lot of pride that goes into shutting out an opponent. And how about that 0 on the scoreboard for them? Going along with those
Ne.
zeros in the time.
Die schießen. Call of Duty?
So for the Browns,
Ich muss ja erstmal wen abfertigen.
back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they will head home next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they taste defeat for the first time this season as they drop to 5-1. And now they'll